The Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 1 has been anticipated for a long time, but with most of these games being stuck on the PS3 with the HD collection, a lot of the fans of the series have been itching at another chance to play these games. But are they actually worth it? I've been doing a lot of research into this collection, and I'm glad to tell you that all of this is actually okay, kind of. Long-time fans of the series may be disappointed with certain aspects, but for the most part, this is generally an okay collection, according to fans. But it's not perfect. Now, I don't want to sound too negative when talking about this, but I'm going to be highlighting the issues of the collection a lot and giving credit where credit is due on the games as a whole, which are heralded as being amazing for the years that they've been out. The first Metal Gear Solid is where some of the problems may be. They seem to have taken the Konami changed version of the original, removed some of the aspects of the first release. Although they are very minor, we know how fan bases can be, they are very particular. Also, the game just doesn't look amazing. This isn't a remaster or a remake, and it has the charm of the original game, but it just doesn't seem to even look as good as some of the PC emulated versions of the game, with just a couple of mods, if that. And yes, I know it's a game from 1998, and with that we have to realise it isn't going to be perfect, but when a game could be scrubbed up to look a bit easier on the eyes while still capturing the entire experience, that could have been nice. The way people saw the game back when it was released, when we all thought games looked super realistic and mind-blowing, now with us being spoiled by things like Unreal Engine, the game does show its age, and for newcomers such as myself, that could put some people off. Although I think long-time fans won't mind very much at all. Overall, reception to the first game is really good. Those are just some of the issues people have highlighted. It's still the same game, still a great experience, just doesn't do a lot better than a PC port. For the console-only players, though, I'm sure you will be happy. Besides the 30 FPS cap, I don't know why that's even a thing. Apparently it played at 60 FPS on the original console, so what's the deal there, Konami, please? Now, the second and third game in the collection, though, is what people probably expect. A perfect remaster to bring the games to life in the modern era of gaming. No, I'm just kidding. The 1080p ports of the HD collection that were brought to the Xbox 360 and PS3 from way back when. Again, the games still capture the whole experience of the originals, which is what people want, so you fans of the games will be very happy, I'm sure. But for those wanting a bit more being done, such as a remaster more than just a basic port with a slight touch-up in resolution, well, you're going to be left wanting. Again, though, 30 FPS is crazy. Next-gen hardware and even the Switch could probably run these games at 60 FPS minimum, so it feels a bit lazy to have them so low when they clearly could be better. I think Konami are riding on the idea that die-hard fans will buy the collection no matter what, and for the most part, that's okay if people are happy doing that. But I think buying this is just adding to the issue that if we as consumers buy products that are half-baked and have problems that could be easily resolved, well, it's our own fault, and yes, I am included in that. However, despite these issues, what is this collection like for those that never got a chance to play these games before now, such as myself? Well, it's great. Issues aside, it's a really good time for people to finally jump into these games and experience them as they were for the most part. I know I'm excited to hop into them and finally understand what all the hype is about. I'm just a bit salty knowing what we could have had if Konami just added a bit more quality of life into this collection, because frankly, it's a shame. Now, does this mean the games are bad? Definitely not. They're still the games everyone fell in love with, and in a lot of cases, these games back in the day are what got people to fall in love with gaming in the first place, and for that, I just can't recommend them enough. It's like going back to a time where things were more simple, and games were just games made for fans, instead of a lot of the fluff companies do now to squeeze all the money they can out of people, with microtransactions, deluxe editions, and such. So is it perfect? Hell no. Could it have been better? Hell yeah. But is it worth it? Well, that's up for you to decide. I know I'm jumping into them as soon as possible. Does that make me part of the problem? Probably. But I want to see what these games have to offer, and after doing the research I have, I'm willing to overlook some of them to enjoy the games, despite being well aware Konami need to do better. So that's just a brief overview as the collection as a whole. I know I might upset a lot of people by highlighting these issues, but to be honest, we do deserve better. Things could be a lot smoother and a lot more, I don't know, just better done. Konami clearly just kind of wanted a little bit of a cash grab, and it feels like a bit of a lazy version of what they could have done. I know some people are going to be upset. I know some people are going to absolutely love this. And like I said, I'm going to be playing them, and I actually cannot wait. And this definitely wasn't me trying to bash the game at all. I just don't think it's okay to allow companies to kind of be lazy and just sap us for all our money just because they've decided to port something over when there's definitely things that could be improved upon. The FPS thing gets me the most. I just don't know why it couldn't be better. Also, I've heard reports that some people aren't even getting it in 1080p, which was promised. Apparently, it's locked to 720, which is just the entire point of the port, was that it was going to be in a higher resolution and stuff like that. I also want to highlight that this is only Volume 1, which means that probably, Metal Gear Solid 4 and 5 are probably going to come as well. So we'll have to see what those are like in the future. But guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the video. I hope that this helped you out in any way in which you're going to buy the game or not buy the game. I can't wait. I might do another video once I've completed all 3 games totally. Maybe my opinions will change. We'll see. But as of right now, those are my thoughts. Those are thoughts from other fans that I've spoken to, as well as things that I've read online and seen on YouTube. So yeah, thank you so much. If you are not subscribed, please make sure to. We're very close to 500 subscribers. Make sure to drop a like on the video if you enjoyed and comment. Let me know. Are you happy with the game? Are you going to play it? Are you not going to play it? I want to hear your thoughts. So comment below, let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next one.